we're comfortable with them. I think Andries, he's one of the most important pieces of this pitching staff because he can do a lot of things. So he'll be very important for us. And yesterday we informed Garrett Whitlock that he made the team. So which is something that obviously with everything he's done throughout camp, not only on the field but also, like I said, the way he acts, the way he conducts himself, that adds to the equation. And so we were very pleased to tell him yesterday. So, I mean, we're going to be careful with him, obviously. He's a Rule 5 pick, and he hasn't pitched in a while. But everything we've seen, it's been good. So, he'll be with us. It's another addition. And obviously we have to make decisions in the upcoming days. But, I do believe that it's a solid bullpen. When Brazier comes back, we're going to be better, of course. But as of now, we have a good solid group.
What's the latest on Brazier, Alex, and how far off might he be?
He threw a live BP yesterday, so that was good. We're waiting for him to come back and just give us an update how he feels. Just tell us where's he at, physically. He feels like towards the end of bullpens, towards the end of live BPs, leg-wise, he's not where he's supposed to be, and that's obvious. That's part of that. So, but as far as the arm, he looked good yesterday. So, no soreness. He's still obviously getting treatment for his hand and all that. But, hopefully he can keep building up and be with us sooner rather than later.
How amazing are you that Garrett made the team? And can you talk about Garrett? How are you going to use him?
Can you repeat that, Johnny?
How amazing are you that Garrett made the team as a Rule 5 agent? And how are you going to use him?
We'll use him. The game will dictate how we use him. Sorry I missed the first part of the question. I guess how good was it to tell him, Johnny? That's what you meant?
Yes, and how amazing was it that he made the team being a Rule 5?
I mean, he can be a Rule 5 or a 10-year vet, but the way he threw the ball, you guys saw it. I mean, he's getting better and better. It's one of those that, as a manager, as a president of baseball operation, GM, whatever, it's a great moment. When you tell somebody that you're going to be a big leaguer, and his reaction was priceless. And it's just about it's all about him. The organization did their homework, and we decided to draft him. And from there on, it was up to him, and he's done everything possible he did everything possible to make the team. And I know he's not going to stop, trying to keep getting better, studying the game, doing all the right things, for him to get to the next level.
Are you still planning to carry 14 pitchers?
That's where we're at. Yeah. And with that, with the pitching side of it, we haven't talked. You guys haven't asked, but we decided that we're gonna push Eddie back. We're not gonna start him in opening day. As you guys know, the last one wasn't a great one as far as like his stuff and his body, and we've been very straightforward with him. His body's gonna dictate what we're gonna do with him. So his schedule got pushed back. He didn't throw a bullpen. He was supposed to throw a bullpen 2 days ago. He didn't throw it. He played catch yesterday. He felt fine. So with the schedule the way he is, he won't be able to post on Thursday. Is that it? Yeah, Thursday. So we'll see how he plays out. When he gets back to the mound, we're waiting for him to show up today after he played catch yesterday. We'll probably have more either tonight after the game or probably tomorrow, but that's where we at. So what we're going to do, Nate is going to start opening day. He's in line to do that. And there's no problem with that, the way we present it to him and to the pitching staff, especially in the season that there's a lot of unknowns. Their body are going to let us know how we treat them. And Eddie was honest about it. We've been talking the last few days, and that's the decision we made.
Alex, I'm sorry, what would you say is wrong with Eddie, or what's going on with him?
I think it's just their arm, like he didn't feel like as strong as the previous outings, arm wise, shoulder, arm, there's nothing specific there. But it's one of those that if he wants to, he's pushing, he pushed hard for Thursday. But I think the smart thing from my end and from our end is to play smart, take the decision out of the player, and we made the decision for him. So, as far as the schedule, it doesn't add up. He played catch yesterday. He hasn't thrown a bullpen. So you start adding days and you run out of days. It sucks for him because, going into 20, he was supposed to be the opening day starter. Going into 21, we announced it, and now he's not. But like I told him yesterday, I say, hey, man, the way you throw the ball, the way your career is going, at one point in your career, you will be an opening day starter, and maybe more than once. So he took it as a professional. As you guys know, with him, I think the communication is very clear. It's very genuine, and for him to accept it and think about the future and not the first game of the season is a testament of who he is right now as a pitcher, as a person, as a leader in this team.
So this has nothing to do with the myocarditis or anything?
No.
Okay. And do you envision his having to start the season on the injured list, or is it just getting pushed back?
I think we're getting ahead of that. Like we're waiting. We're gonna wait for him to show up today and see how he feels about after playing catch yesterday. He felt good. Next step is to throw a bullpen. So when he throws a bullpen, then we address his situation again.
So there's still, it's kind of just figuring out where he fits into the rotation, I guess.
I think where he fits in the upcoming days. That's the way. We have more probably after the bullpen, and the bullpen's tomorrow.
Alex, who do you have lined up for the weekend against Baltimore?
Now we're kind of like rescheduling everything. We're going over plans. We had it all set up, but now we have to sit down and go over our situation, where we at days wise, and all that. And we'll make a decision. So the thing about this is opening weekend, right? And that's what it is. It's such a big deal because it's opening weekend. But if this happens during the season, it's not a big deal. You just, you skip one guy, you move the other one, and then you make decisions based on your schedule and where they at. But now, because everything was so structured up until now we have to scramble a little bit. So we'll have more news in the upcoming days.
Alex, de comenzar la temporada, Eduardo Rodríguez la lista incapacitado. ¿Tanner Houck tendría chance de un puesto en la rotación?
Yo creo que nos estamos adelantando en cuestión de decir que Eduardo de comenzar. Tú sabes, hay que esperar primero a que él tire su bullpen y después de ahí vamos a tomar decisiones.
¿Cuál es la situación de Cristian Vázquez en estos momentos y si tú entiendes de que estará listo para los Pericos?
Cristian ahora mismo está está en la casa, fue a la casa para bregar con una situación personal. Va a regresar mañana para otros exámenes, pero hasta ahora todo lo que estamos hablando, tú sabes, de la manera que reaccionó anoche, cómo se sintió esta mañana, es que, tú sabes, se siente bien, se siente mejor, y la meta es que comience el jueves con nosotros. With that, he just asked me about Christian. Christian today has to deal with something at home in Miami. He won't be in camp, but he was feeling better last night. He felt better this morning. He'll be back in camp tomorrow. There's more testing, and the goal is for him to be ready for Thursday.
Alex, when will Nate pitch again, I guess?
So he's gonna throw. He's gonna throw a bullpen today. He's not gonna pitch in the big field. Like he's not gonna pitch against the next 3 days out there. It's all about in the backfields. Bullpen today, probably a bullpen on Monday, and be ready for Thursday.
Okay, so not necessarily a game between now and
No. He's built up, like as far as the pitches and all that, he's ready to go. It's just a matter of how we, manage his week, So probably 2 bullpens before he faces the Orioles.
And who are you figuring on starting tomorrow?
We're working on that right now, as of now. Today we got a C game, a B game, and an A game. So there's a lot of moving parts today. I don't even know where I'm going. I think I'll go to Port Charlotte, but there's a lot of pitching today. all over the place. So we're planning over this, throughout the day. So we'll have more news probably after the game.
Pavetta's still pitching in the big game tonight?
Yeah, he's pitching in the big game. Yeah, we got Pivetta in a big game, Sawamura in a sim game, Hernandez and Barnes in a sim game.
Alex, ¿cómo va la adaptación de Sawamura y si todavía piensa que le falta algo antes del opening day?
Está mejorando, está tirando más strike, la recta la está utilizando en la zona de strike, el slider es mejor de lo que pensábamos. Todavía el split finger no lo ha podido controlar en la zona, pero se ve la acción del picheo y es muy buena, así que está dando pasos agigantados a estar listo para el primer día de la temporada.
¿Qué opinas de la chispa de Alex Verdugo y Kike Hernández y cuán importante es eso para el clubhouse?
Yo creo que ambos son buenos peloteros y a su manera pues mantienen a todo el mundo relajado y enfocado a la vez porque son dos buenos peloteros. Tienen diferentes personalidades, pero yo creo que con este grupo hacen la diferencia en el clubhouse y yo creo que hacen más diferencia en el terreno de juego.
Alex, like you said that the Sawamura will pitch the same game today. You don't want him face race too many times, or is there other reason?
You know your baseball, so yeah. I mean, it seems like that rotation has faced the Rays a lot, and it's not like I mean, we still got to play the Rays, but I think facing them 3 times in a row, it gives them an advantage of seeing the action, the pitches, whatever. At the end, they have video, they have scouting reports, they got scouts all over the place. But I think not facing them is a good way to avoid a few things.
Thank you.
We're good? Thank you.